check, check. 1, 2, 3. Check, check. Check. Hello?
Check, check. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4.
5, 6.
Don't do that. You know, you're not supposed to check a mic past 4. Everybody knows that. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Check, check. 1, 2. One more on yours.
Check, check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Check.
You ready to go?
Yeah.
I don't even want to do this no more. All right. Go ahead. We got to start this, right?
Yep. What's up, everybody? It's been a while.
That's not how we started, my nigga.
Okay, fine.
Well, welcome to another episode
of Deaf and Dope.
What are you doing?
You were supposed to play off of that.
What are you doing?
What
Can
are
we
you
do it the
doing?
same?
You want to try it again?
Well,
Welcome.
I say,
Here you go.
welcome to another episode. I'm Cory. You say, and I'm Jillian, and this is Deaf and Dope. That's how we do it every week.
Oh.
And now you doing it different.
Okay.
Well, welcome to another episode.
I'm Jillian.
And I'm Cory.
And this is Deaf and Dope. Did I get it?
Yo, how you not know how to do the intro to your own shit?
It's been a few weeks. We've been gone for a while.
It's been a few months.
We had vacations and holidays and crazy work schedules and job change for you.
Yeah, job change. Was that before the last one?
No, it wasn't. It was after.
Oh, okay.
We haven't done another episode since you changed your job.
Well, I got a new job, and it's a good job.
Mm-hmm.
It's at a university out here in the Illinois area.
Yes.
Working as an AV coordinator. I'm not gonna say the name of that university because I don't want people to know where I'm working at. So.
Yep.
So yeah. It's been rough. This has been a rough ass start to this podcast.
You guys have no idea what happened today.
Fucking God. Yeah. Fuck the world, first and foremost.
Well, I saved the neighborhood.
You did. Tell them how you saved the neighborhood.
So, Cory and I we just worked out and we made some food. We were eating at the dinner table in our kitchen, and it's right next to our patio door, I guess you could call it.
Yep.
And we live in a condo, so we have the other units attached to our building.
Yep.
So it starts raining, like torrential downpour, tropical storm. It's hailing.
It was bad. It was real bad.
Yeah, it was really bad. And basically, the way it is in front of our steps out to our little front area and around our decking, everything slopes towards us. So water puddles there really bad. And it got really, really bad. Yeah. So after a minute, I stood up and I'm looking outside, and then I noticed that the water line is like right at the level of our basement windows. And that's really high. That's like, I don't know, 7, 8 inches of water probably.
Basement windows, this about this tall.
Yeah, it was a lot of water. So I'm like, shit. And you're like, what? I was like, I gotta go clear the storm drain, because the storm drain was plugged over in the little parking lot area out by this tree. I don't know. Unless you saw it, you wouldn't know what I was talking about.
More specifically, anyway, the storm drain was
clogged.
Because of the propeller.
Yeah, we have
propeller seeds.
What is it? A silver oak, I think it is. And those little, or silver maple. And then like the little propeller things. Anyways, there's a ton of them. And the storm drain was clogged. So I went in the garage, grabbed our metal rake, sprinted outside. No shoes on.
In the middle of a tornado warning.
We didn't know that there was a tornado warning until after I went out there.
You could have got sucked up.
Anyways, so I cleared out the storm drain, and then I walk towards, I'm in like mid-shin. No shoes, mid-shin, deep water. It is bad. And then I looked out by the street that we live on.
Don't tell them where we live at. Cory, bleep that out. Don't tell them where we live at.
Sorry. Anyways, I look out at the street that we live on, and it's like a river of water. Like, no joke, like rushing rapids. So I go over to the storm drains on the street too, and I clear those out, hoping that everything kind of gets put back in. And then as I'm out there cleaning stuff up, I yell to Cory because he's watching me through the front door. I'm like, Cory, check the basement.
Yeah.
Thank God we have a shop vac.
So this is where I came in,
this is
right?
where he comes in.
And I was a superhero and shit. So the storm drain, you cleared it out. So the water was slowly starting to drop.
Yeah, it was coming down.
But on one of the windows, and we just now figured it out, we had been getting leaks in the basement. We couldn't figure out why. Right next to the window, the other window, because there's two down there, there's a hole where someone had fed some wire through and they did not seal it back up. Yeah. So that's where all that water has been coming from. And sure enough, that water was pooling. I was down there looking, trying to figure it out. And I was like, okay, it's dry. But then around the edge, we have like a little crack around the edge of the basement. And it had water in it. So I'm like, there's water somewhere. Sure enough, I look over and it's just...
Well, the seam where they meet.
That puddle was starting to move. And then your ass had the power plug to the shop vac twisty tied up. So I run down there. You got everything packed inside of the shop vac. So I have to unpack the shop vac. The water is rising. I have to unpack the shop vac, right? Then I had to put it on, but I've never put this together, so I don't even know how to do this. I try to put the top on, it won't go. And I'm like, oh, motherfucker. Because it's coming in, right? It's coming in fast. So then I had to like turn it the other way because I had it on backwards, latched it in, and then get the tube on there. But then I had it on the blowing tube. So the first time I went to suck, I just blew water everywhere. Water just was slowing up. So I was like, yo. So then I had to find the other hole, put it on the right hole, and then start sucking all the water up as it was coming in. But by then, it made it to the middle of the floor. Almost quit. Almost decided to cancel Deaf and Dope right then and there.
That was crazy. And I got soaked within like 2 seconds of being outside. It was pouring and hailing.
Yeah, hailing. But on a positive note, we had ribs yesterday. Ribs and potato with coleslaw, cuz. And you know you the coleslaw queen, so.
I'm also the sour cream queen.
Man, that's two things you don't want to be the queen of right there.
Hey, you know what, though? You were the one that requested the, what is it, Grandma's Recipe coleslaw or something?
Yeah.
That they only sell at Gordon Food Services?
Well, you know what? I like it. I think I like the Meyer better, though.
Oh, that's right, because you have the Meyer one, too, here.
Yeah.
You called me the coleslaw queen, but yeah, you requested to get that one. And then you went and bought another container. Wait, no, hold on. 2 containers of the Meyer brand coleslaw to have for yourself.
That was for a completely different dish that I was making. Okay. I love how you just love putting people business out there in the streets. You want to do this podcast?
Yeah.
Oh, before we get started, I got new glasses. How you like them joints?
I love them.
Yeah?
You look so cute.
You think so?
Yeah.
I think I look all right, man.
I really like them.
I like them. You can't tell the difference.
They're like, the other ones, the other styles you had were thicker. I feel like this is like a more grown style.
So I look childish before. Got you.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, totally. You know what I mean.
All right, whatever.
You're evolving.
I'm evolving.
Yeah.
Let me sit up.
Anyway, so our topic for today.
No, we can't get into the topic yet. Wait a minute.
Oh.
This
episode is that why you brought that in?
Is brought to you by Twisted Up Comb. Now, I want everybody to take a look.
Insert music.
Yeah. So, if you take a look, like, my hair right now, textured as hell, right? Because of the Twisted Up Comb. This guy, I brought it in today to show y'all. This guy right here, the Twisted Up Comb. If you guys go to twistedupcomb.com and enter code GFTG for Game from the Gamers podcast. Enter code GFTG, you can get $10 off, and they do ship for free. This is dope because, as you can see, it's basically a baby tennis racket. And the story behind this, the creator, Nolan, he originally started using the creator originally started using a real tennis racket to do it, but he wanted to find a way to shrink it down and get it to a point where it could be like in your pocket, portable, because a real tennis racket is huge. But that was his little secret. And I brought some other stuff in here to show y'all why the twisted up comb is dope. And this is no shade to anybody, but a lot of barbers you will see use these guys. And I don't use this size, so you can see how it looks when you buy it. It looks real, real fresh, clean, you know what I mean? And this will really curl your hair really nice, don't get me wrong. But after too many uses, if you guys can see that, let's see if I can get that in the camera. Mm-hmm. It gets really gross, and my hair is stuck in there.
Ooh, and then you get pieces of sponge stuck in your hair?
Yeah, pieces of sponge start coming off. These are my older sponges, so I just wanted to show y'all because I keep these just so you can remember your beginnings. But you can see hair stuck in there. It gets real bad. Again, when you first get it, they look very pristine and good. And this was a textured side, so it's supposed to be bumpy. But because this side does it better, but you can see the bumps are even gone. It's just completely flattened out.
That's just not sanitary.
Yeah, man. So that's why you can't clean these. Once these are done, they're done. You got to change them out like once a month, I think they recommend.
Man, that's got to save you some money then, too, because you can just disinfect that, put it in some soap and water. I bet. Yeah. I wonder, are they dishwasher safe?
I wouldn't put this in the dishwasher. Don't throw yours in the dishwasher. Just wash it with a brush and some Dawn or whatever soap brand you use. Some dish soap. Palmolive.
I would.
Ajax.
What girl would ask if it's dishwasher safe?
Anyway, shout out to our sponsor, Twisted Up Comb. Go to twistedupcomb.com. Use code GFTG.
I honestly think your hair even looks healthier.
Yeah, I mean, it looks good.
I mean, maybe that's just me, but I don't know.
I mean, and what I like to do with mine, not that we got to talk about this too long, but what I like to do with mine, because my hair texture is real soft. Mm-hmm. You'll get black people with really coarse hair where they can twist it up and it literally just does perfect curls and they can set the comb down and leave. But if you have hair like mine, you'll twist it and you'll get strands of hair. It'll start to just look crazy after a while. And it doesn't like give that thick curl. It's kind of just like a mess. So what I'll do is after I comb my hair, I will gently pat the top down. Mm-hmm. And that takes the hair that the pieces of hair that stick up, and get all stringy and it makes it look sloppy. If you just pat it lightly across the top, all the way to the back, just a nice little pat, those hairs will go back down and it'll kind of shape your afro as well, pat game, and it looks perfect. So that's what I do. Thunder. We gotta go check that basement again. So let's hurry up and get this episode over.
Yeah.
All right.
Which we should be good. But
don't want to take any chances. Anyway.
So
what did I just say?
Now what? What
did I just say? His name was? I done messed up Big Homie's
Nolan.
name. It's not Nolan.
It's Noel.
Noel, thank you. Why am I messing up folks' names, bruh?
Hey, Noel, if you're watching this, just remember that Jillian's the one that got it right.
Because we haven't met Noel yet, Nolan. We haven't met Noel yet. So we'll hopefully we'll get a chance to meet him. But Noel and Ace.
Yeah.
Ace is my guy. You see him dunking?
I know. Well, they're out in LA, right? So at some point we'll be out there.
You think because of water in LA he can dunk like that? You think like the hydration goes to his calf muscles? And then like he just be like, you think that's what happens? Have you seen his dunk video?
I think he's just springy.
Springy as hell. He also mad light.
Yeah.
He mad light. I see him in the
gym.
You
can dunk, but you
heavy
big boy.
Booty dunk. Like real heavy booty dunk.
Because you get just above the ring. Boom. No, I can't. I've never been able to
get above. I can get my whole hand. I get up to my wrist above.
But still, that's just enough to get the ball over. And it's like.
You can do a lot with that, though.
Anyways, we need to get in these topics.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go.
Topic, I should say.
So.
Today.
What are we talking about today?
Gym etiquette. As most of you know, Cory and I do like to attend the gym and work out and get our swole on. You know, his shoulders don't look like that for no reason, and neither do mine. So we're going to talk to you guys a little bit about gym etiquette and what bothers you. So if there's something that bothers you about people at the gym, comment down below. Let us know what your thoughts are. But
yeah, please do.
What is your biggest pet peeve?
In the gym, I'm going to break this down into two different things. You got locker room etiquette and then you got in-gym etiquette.
Okay.
I like to talk about locker room etiquette first. You got to choose your gyms. You got to choose your gym wisely. I mean, before you sign up for any gym, make sure you check the bathrooms out. Because that LA Fitness is gross. They got like old bathrooms, and like normally when you go into like public restrooms nowadays, you notice they're very dark colors. Dark colors don't show dirt. Everything in there is like white. So you see everything. It's gross. Types of brown spots. You just see it.
Yeah.
You see everything. It's really gross. Not only that, there's a high population of younger teenagers who go there, so they do stupid stuff. Wad toilet paper up and leave it in the urinals and pee on stuff on the floor. And I think there was shit in the urinal the other day. And just like, you know what I'm saying? Just like young men.
Which the girls' bathroom there at the LA Fitness we go to isn't nearly like how he's describing the men's bathroom.
Men's bathrooms everywhere are bad.
Yeah. The women's locker room has been fine. I haven't had any issues in there, but you know, whatever. Anyways,
but they're not as bad. The women's restrooms are not as bad, and for the guys, dudes love checking themselves out. I'm not entirely sure why they do. Guys have to make sure that they look good at all times at the gym because that's why they're going for the pump. And so it's super fucking annoying to go to the gym and you're trying to navigate through the locker room and there's dudes flexing in the mirror and dudes also like not going home. Like they like getting away from their girls. So they come there and they'll shave. Like they be doing all types of like lining their hair up. What are you doing, my guy?
Yeah, women don't do that.
Like,
if anything, it's blow drying your hair, throw some makeup on, get dressed. I don't even know if I see women. Well, I don't know if many women even shower at LA Fitness. I don't know. I wouldn't feel comfortable shower. There's other gyms that we've gone to that their restrooms are really nice and locker rooms are really nice. A lot better, but
yeah, but my thing is like when you go to the gym, I understand some people go to the gym in between activities and stuff like that. So sometimes you have to like shower and go to your next location. It can make working out easier if you can do it in between tasks, sure. But there are certain things that you should just do at the house.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I've seen guys clipping their toenails and fingernails in there. To me, that's like, do that at your house. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and it's not like they're cleaning up the toenails and stuff like that. Like, what are you doing? It's gross, right? That is really weird.
You know what? I wonder if...
Wait.
We got a significant weather advisory.
We about to die in here trying to record this.
Tornado coming through. Anyways, I wonder if... Okay, here's a theory. This is kind of stereotypical, but men... Or I should say this. Women, if they live with a woman, or maybe even somebody else, I don't know. They hate when men make a mess in the bathroom. When they shave, it's all over everywhere, all little hairs and everything. It's nasty. They're just, I don't know. Men can be really gross. You aren't. You're very clean.
Have you met Renee?
Yeah. So I wonder if they're just ungodly messy at the gym, clipping their toenails, shaving everything, wiping boogers on seats. I don't know, because they can't do that at home because they'll get nagged on by their significant other.
So they just do it at the gym. That makes a whole lot of sense, actually.
Yeah.
But dudes also do shit like leave their clothes in the locker overnight.
Ugh.
So there's dudes who will like we kind of skipping all over the place, but there's dudes who like if once they finish working out, they'll shower or whatever and leave their dirty clothes at the gym. That's another thing they probably get in trouble for. That's what made me think of it. But then you start to get that smell, that bacterial smell, because that's what happens when if you have gym clothes that smell bad, it's the bacteria. So what you have to do after you work out, what you should do if you're a huge sweater, you take your clothes and you air dry them for at least 10, 15 minutes.
If you sweat a lot. And then wash them.
And then wash them after they dry. Same thing with towels, rags, anything. You have to air dry those first and then wash them. If you ball them up and they stay wet that long, they'll build bacteria and then that smell won't go away. I have clothes where, they still have that weird smell to them. And it's because once you get that smell in there, that bacterial weird smell, you can't really get it out. You got to kind of toss it. So,
yeah. I think my biggest pet peeve, probably because women's locker rooms tend to be a little bit cleaner, so I don't have to deal with that. Rack your weights.
Are we out of it? So we out of the locker room?
I'm sorry. I get so mad. You ever watch me when I'm like in the squat rack? We're at the gym together, and then I start racking the weights.
Start doing other people's jobs?
Yeah, I start racking the weights. Yeah. I can't stand it. Look, I've worked at a gym before, and it is so annoying to have to go around and pick up people's weights. Like, it's not like it's anything light either. I hate that. And then you get this meathead dumbass that likes to grab the 160-pound dumbbells or some shit like that, does a couple reps doing this, and then leaves that shit on the ground for somebody else to pick up.
Yeah, rack your weight, son.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
It's so bad. And of course, nobody likes to rack the 45s because they're the heaviest ones there. But geez, like, you're there to work out, right? It's a little bit of extra work, but you're still burning calories putting the weights back. So put them back.
Yeah. Damn, yo.
I'm done.
Girl rage. Anyway.
No, that's just lifter rage.
I'm just messing with you. You good. I totally agree. Rack your weights. Because also, people use whether the weights are on the machine or not to know if they can use it. So if I see weights on the machine, I'm thinking someone's using it.
Right.
So that's why it's also important. Make sure you rack them joints. Because I'm looking at a machine. I'll have to wait a couple minutes to see is anybody around that.
Yeah. And what if somebody who can't lift that weight needs to use a particular machine that you load plates on?
Like the elderly, you mean?
Yeah, it could be anyone who's older or disabled or anything. And now they can't use the machine because your dumbass left 345s on there.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
Yeah.
Make it easier on other people and wipe your shit down, your sweaty ass.
So yeah, that's another thing.
Booty.
If you get up and there's a steam print or a sweat print, both constitute a cleaning.
Yes.
On that machine. Wipe it down. My thing is the hair grease, you know what I mean? Because after twisted up comb, get me right. You know what I'm saying? I have to have a little, little sheen because I do the sheen at the end. So if I'm coming home, like I'll come home from work, switch my clothes out, go to the gym.
Yeah.
And then when I'm on the bench press, my back of my head is on that pad. You'll see a huge grease spot.
Yeah.
So you have to wipe that down. You know what I mean? It's not like, oh, it's good for the leather.
Yeah.
Like, nah, wipe that off.
Honestly, you should probably just be wiping down the machines even before you use it because you don't know who was on it. You really don't know. And like athletic trainer here, things like MRSA and staph infections can spread like that. And you don't want to mess with that. It's bad.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
I wear sweatshirts in the gym.
Yeah. I tend to wear long sleeves and long pants in the gym too because I just don't want anything on me.
If you do not wear long sleeves in the gym, which is cool, like you can wear shorts, that's fine. But think about that leg press, like how often you see people clean off the leg pads and you got shorts on. Like, ugh. I started wearing sweatshirts and sweatpants to the gym because like I'm super grossed out. That way, if anything is anywhere, at least it's trapped in my clothing.
Yeah.
And it's not on my skin.
Yep.
Because I've had a viral skin infection.
Yeah, you didn't have staph or MRSA.
No, I had a viral skin infection though that I got from somewhere when I was in high school.
They're not cool.
And the problem with it is it started off as a pimple right here. And viral skin infections spread by contact. So although it starts here, when I put my arm down, it spread to my bicep. So now after like a week or so, it was up here and down here.
Yeah.
And then it was all messed up. Like I had to use this cream. I think it took about 3 months or something to get rid of it. And not to spread it to people, I had to wear just like normal shirts. You know what I mean? When I was, because I used to work out with the cutoffs because that was cool in the early 2000s. Cutoffs. I miss cutoffs, Sean.
Those were the thing. Like no one wore a regular t-shirt. Everything's like, oh, we got to cut it off.
Got to cut it off. Cut it up.
Why?
Remember, and the girls used to cut it and tie it back up.
You know what else too? I don't know if this was a popular thing at your high school, but the boys in our high school would cut it so it was literally like down.
All the way down.
All the way down.
I had a couple of them joints, yeah.
Why?
So it's breathable. Because you go shirts and skins. So the only purpose for that shirt, usually for us, that was a Hoopers thing. Like you hooped with that on. So you would cut that all the way down to the bottom. And then when it was time, it was, because everybody wanted to play with their shirts off. Yeah. Used to hoop outside. So really it was just to go shirts and skins. So you would just cut as much as the shirt off as you could because we're playing in 90-degree weather. At least that's why we did it. And so you would have just this open so it felt like you weren't wearing anything.
Yeah.
It was amazing though. If you've ever hooped in 80-degree weather, to have almost nothing is great. This rain is coming down, yo. This is.
I know, I can hear it.
29 minutes. You think that's cool for a podcast?
Yeah.
No, I'm playing. We going.
I'm trying to think if there's any other pet peeves of mine that maybe. That was really it. Just racking the weights, locker room.
Well, how do you feel about, going on the actual gym or weight room floor? How do you feel about, because I know Planet Fitness is big on this, people who like grunt and hit you with the say? Are you like...
You know, I have mixed feelings about it because I think there's certain gyms where it's like, you know, those like grungy, like hardcore, old school gyms. That's the kind of gym that you can really do that in.
You should sign up for that if that's your thing.
And sometimes I think it's kind of unnecessary. Like, I lift pretty heavy weight. So do you. But I don't need to do every time.
Yeah.
I just sounded like an anime character.
You did. You've been playing a lot of Mega Man.
So it doesn't really bother me. I just think it's kind of funny.
That shit bugs me. Dude, shut up. If I can hear you over my headphones, bro, shut up.
Oh, something else too. If you're using, this kind of bugged me too when I worked in a gym in Michigan. Like, I didn't really have a huge problem with people slamming weights, like the free weights, although you got to be careful because if there's people around you, you don't want to drop it on somebody's foot. But the machines that have the pins to, you know, increase the weight up or down, you can't slam those. Like, absolutely not, because you can crack the plate. So don't do that.
Don't.
So, you know, and it's really loud too.
Yeah.
People do that.
That's pretty bad. Don't do that. So grunting and slamming weights.
I think there's a time and a place for it.
Depends on what you're doing. If I see
and
you
it's
like,
just, okay, here's the other thing. If the gym has certain rules, follow those rules.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like if you're supposed to wear certain attire or you can't slam your weights or you can't have Gatorade or something or other drinks other than water on the gym floor, just do what they're telling you to do. Make the people's lives easy because trust me, it's not fun working the floor at a gym because I've had to have those conversations with strangers, be like, hey, we need you to do this. Or like at the place I used to work at, everyone had to wear shirts. It didn't matter if it was a tank top or anything, but it had to be a shirt. No midriffs were allowed to be exposed. I don't know why, but that's the way it was. Or no, I do know why. It's for sanitary purposes. Like we were talking about MRSA and staph infections and stuff like that. It just helps keep the weights clean, stops skin infections from spreading.
The padding.
Yeah.
Paddington.
And I remember having to talk to this woman and be like, hey, because she was just wearing a sports bra, which normally I don't have a problem with that. You want to work out in a sports bra? Work out in a sports bra. But the gym had a rule and it was written up on a rule, and I'm there to enforce the rules. So that was a lovely little conversation. She bitched at me about it, and she said, well, I want to talk to your supervisor. I was like, go ahead. There's a rule right there. You can talk to him if you want to.
Did she have the I need to talk to your supervisor, Bob?
No, she was wearing like a ponytail. She was really athletic though. Like I think she's somebody that maybe did like triathlons or something. I don't know.
Oh, I get it, man. When you pay that much money to really like go to a gym and use the facility, like you want to be able to use it how you want to use it. At the same time, a facility has rules. You don't really have a choice.
Yeah, but most of the time those rules are in place because of health concerns. I have the same rules in my training room. Like no shoes on the table. You have to be fully clothed unless you're going into the cold tubs.
Yeah.
But other than that, you can't just.
Yeah, no, I get it. It's a safety concern for sure. Places like Planet Fitness, though, it's not a safety concern. It's just we're trying to create an environment.
Yeah, they have a different culture.
Which to me that's where your old people go. That's where your people who are trying to get back into shape go. So they want to make it friendly for them.
Mm-hmm.
But also I see a lot of dumb shit in there as well. And I feel like they should be doing a better job of addressing those things as well.
Mm-hmm.
You got a lot of people in there unsupervised doing just all the wrong stuff. Too much weight and baby pumping or like.
Okay, but how do you approach somebody that, like, because I've worked in a gym before, and when I'd see somebody doing like bad form or something like that, you have to go then approach that person, tell them they're doing something wrong. And it was always hardest because there was always that type of person that thought they knew what they were doing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I get it.
When they really weren't doing what they were supposed to be doing.
Are you saying as the staff or as
the staff? Yeah. If you want people to be safe. But I mean, I tried to do that a few times to try to fix people's forms and anything like that. Most people just didn't want to hear it.
If the contract
unless
states,
they were women were always open to it. Men, oh no.
If the contract states that like you can, if you get hurt, it's on you, then they probably don't care. But if and they want to save money, you would have to have 2 or 3 people on the floor at all times, just kind of just walking around and checking it out and just making sure that, hey, do you need some help? Are you aware that this is not the right way to use this machine? And if they say yes, would you like help? No. Okay. But if that's your job, they know that's your job. Nothing they can really do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Eventually, if they keep asking you, you should probably be like, okay, let me check out what they're saying here. So,
Gym, man.
Yeah.
That's why I like working out at home too. A lot of the times,
it's dope. That locker room is gross. Also, lastly, if you a dude, stop flexing in the gym. We don't care. Yeah, that's it. That's all I got on that.
Yeah,
get your ass out the mirror.
We don't care.
Fuck out the mirror, dog. Yeah, you do one set of, you just got there 5 minutes ago. You did one set of biceps and you.
You know what my favorite is when people are doing like tricep extensions on the cables and they're right next to a mirror and they're just like,
Get out of here, B. If there's a mirror next to you, use it to check your form. I always do that with the tricep extensions. I'm using it to check my form. Like, okay, back. I'm leaning too far forward. It's over. This podcast is over.
All right. Well, yeah, we definitely got to cut it because we got to make sure there's no tornado outside. So, anyways.
I'm good to keep talking. Like, I want to keep talking. Your phone about to die. Go get a charger. All right. Cool?
I think so.
You got to close that door, though.
Oh, shit.
That light almost fell, B. No, you didn't even see it. It would have been like, goo, goo, goo. And I would laugh. That should have been hilarious.
All right. We plugged in?
Yeah. So, and then there was one other thing. Now that we back. It was another thing that I wanted to mention. because we were talking about lifting in the gym. I wanted to get your opinions on etiquette as a couple, like how you move as a couple in the gym, because we do that. And you have very strict rules on this. Is why we got to do pre-production, because you're like, all right, we're done. No, it's plenty to talk about. Moving as a couple in the gym, because you got weird ass rules in the gym.
What do you mean?
You got to give me 6 kisses every 2 minutes, and then I have to hover around you and smack your butt twice, pat, pat, on every machine that you on, because you don't want dudes talking to you. So I gotta go through all this ritualistic bullshit while I'm at the gym, so don't nobody talk to you.
Okay, I'm gonna talk to the women right now. If you are a female and you go to the gym, you know what it's like to be talked to or hit on by someone, a man in this instance for me, when I'm trying to work out. It is annoying. Especially even when I was single, I really didn't appreciate it that much, because I'm there to work out. I'm not there to like flirt or anything like that, you know? Anyways, but it happens still all the time. Not all the time, but I don't know. I just get uncomfortable. Like there was a time a couple weeks ago, I was at the gym and this dude was like, I don't know. It was weird. I had my headphones in. No, I was in my own zone doing my thing. I had my bag sitting down next to a chair or whatever. And then I had my water bottle next to it, my phone there, not a chair, a bench. And I was over by the dumbbells, the rack of dumbbells, and I was doing like RDLs and something else, or lateral lunges, I think. And I'm supersetting these and getting my stuff done. And he like comes over and is like staring at me, like directly at me. Like, I don't know. He's like 10 feet away from me, just staring at me. And I ignored him because I really didn't want to create any sort of conversation. But I don't know. It just was weird. I didn't like it.
All right, I fixed it. Dude staring at you.
Yeah, I told you this story. I think you showed up at the gym later, and I was like, yo.
Dude was doing the crazy. He was
I don't know. It was really strange.
I think also, okay, so you're a large woman. So some people are just awestruck. And then also, dudes also don't remember this, the Me Too era, and they need to chill, like with their eye movements. You know what I mean? So I
don't know. Not everything makes me uncomfortable, because I know people are going to look at you. It happens. Like, that's just how it is. You just look at people, whatever. And that's fine. Like, when somebody glances at me, I don't give a shit. But like, when somebody's just sitting there like,
why wouldn't you say anything though? Like, why would you just like, why not would you be like, motherfucker, like, get up, like, bitch, beat your chest a little bit?
Because like most women, my first reaction is just to ignore the situation and hope it goes away.
Yeah, we got to stop that, but that's for another podcast.
Yeah.
Anyway. Okay, so.
But that's why, like, sometimes I like people to know that
you have someone there with you.
There with me.
No, I get that. I guess for me, just in general, whether I'm with you or not, I try not to work out around women. Like if I see women in certain areas, like I won't go over there. I'll leave them alone, because I know how intimidating it can be for women. Mm-hmm. So,
especially when you're one of the only ones in the free weight area.
Yeah.
Which that number is increasing. I will say that. I have noticed more women are in the free weight area than ever in my time of lifting weights. But
yeah. Some girls will go over there and get in the mix. You using this? All right, cool. Scoot over. You know what I mean? Like, get off. Mm-hmm. And get up in there.
Oh, yeah.
And that's dope. And more women should be like that. But sometimes they are like in the stretching areas doing like lunges and stuff. And like in Planet Fitness, it's the jungle gym area. But they're always doing things that don't involve the jungle gym. And it's like,
yeah,
I want to do assisted pull-ups or something like that.
Also, ladies, check your leggings before you leave the house.
You queen random today. We can't even stay on
I'm
one topic.
sorry. It just made me think of something like, and this, we're talking about gym stuff right now. Check your leggings. The bend over check in front of the mirror, or sometimes I've had Cory check for me. You make sure my leggings aren't see-through when I bend over. You all know what I'm talking about. And it doesn't even matter. Like, say you had a nice pair of leggings. When you wash them, the material breaks down. So they may not be see-through to begin with, but they could be see-through later on. Trust me, I've had it happen. Thankfully, there was a woman at the gym that was nice enough to tell me that mine were see-through. And guess what? They were a pair of Lululemons. That's all I have to say.
The whitest statement I think I've ever heard you make in my life. And they was Lululemons. Shit was whack. Sometimes I don't understand how we date.
You know, I don't either. Let's break up.
Yeah. Let's do it live on the podcast.
Anyways, couple etiquette in the gym.
Yeah, no. So that's good. Make sure you check your leggings. But going back to what I was originally saying of how you maneuver as a man in the gym, like staying away from areas that are heavily populated with women, or just moving consciously, you know what I mean? Or recognizing what machines women really like to use and making sure you re-rack your weights on those. Again, re-rack your weights on everything, but if you're gonna be a dick, at least don't be a dick to the ladies, because those 45-pound weights, they're not heavy to us. There's very small, sometimes elderly people. So just be cognizant as a guy. Be cognizant of how you move in the gym. You know, don't come off as douchey. You know what I mean too. Like some dudes being there like mad douchey. One last thing. I know we have 45 minutes. One last thing that's super annoying to me, or maybe it's not annoying, but it's tough for me. It's gyms with basketball courts. Got to share the courts with everybody. But the one thing that bothers me is like, I really like hooping. Sometimes I want to hoop, but then it'd be like all teenagers on that court. I was talking to X about this. One thing that like is kind of annoying is like, I'm not gonna go hoop with a bunch of 16-year-olds. Like I'm 29. Not to say that they can't get me to work, but that to me is weird. You grown, you playing with kids. So that's another thing too. Like if I see a bunch of kids playing, I'm not gonna go inject myself into that situation, because who wants to play with kids? You want to play with people your own age. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I do see that though. I see grown men on the court with a bunch of kids. I'm like, what are you doing?
Well, sometimes they just don't care. They just want to get the cardio in.
I understand that, but dude, play with some people your age. Because sometimes that's not fair, man. I'm 6'2", 200 something pounds. At 16, most kids can't even get that big.
Yeah.
Or dream of being that big at that size. You're not even fully developed yet. So
no,
you get maybe 6'2", but it's like $180. You know what I mean? And then generationally, we play different. Like everybody shoots now. I'll be in the post trying to bang out.
You'd be like,
yeah.
Ball.
Yeah. Everybody
Ball.
just you wouldn't be able to get into everybody just running gun nowadays, because that's how people play. But yeah, that's it. I just wanted to talk about some things. Why you gotta be so random? How come we just can't do a show without you?
I'm sorry, I can't help it.
Random?
Someone just pops in my mind.
You can't wait till I'm finished with a statement? Like, I don't think I even said nothing this podcast.
I'm just trying to look out for people.
What did I say? Tell me one thing I said during this whole podcast.
You talked about like 15, 20 minutes on the locker room.
No, it was 10 minutes. Not even that, 5 minutes. And then your ass breezed through all the points. I'm spitting in 2 statements. Shit. Oh, that's what I want to talk about.
What?
Fellas, especially old men. Yo, if you have a towel in the gym, it's not for your neck. If you take a shower and you got a towel, do not put that bitch around your neck and walk around the locker room. That's another thing. Dudes like being butt ass. Dudes like being butt ass with dick swinging. I don't know what it is in the locker room. Dudes love being ass out. Like you be like tying your shoe and a dude to walk past, excuse me, booty right in your fucking face. You like, my God, like they have no, and they be holding conversations.
Well, women don't do that.
They be holding conversations and shit, dick swinging. Bruh, stop wiping the back of your neck with your towel and cover your dick up. You know what am I tripping?
I guess they gotta air it out.
I'm not even, you can air it. The towel has a hole underneath it. It's all open underneath.
Babe, but it's not the same.
I don't want to see your dick swinging in the gym. I understand if you're drying off or whatever. Yes, booty gonna be out a little bit. You about to put your drawers on. Yes, booty gonna be out a little bit. But even you said women in the locker room cover themselves up and then will put on their clothes.
Yeah, like
stay covered. I don't want to see I don't want to see all that. Cause it's not even like it's a locker room. People gonna be naked. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But also like there's a such thing as being like too naked for too long. And the dudes in there, they'll be drying, they'll be sitting there, then they're ass naked shaving. And at some point, like cover up. Do you know what I'm saying? Like at some point, just put your drawers on and walk around because
no, I totally get it.
It gets offensive at some point. It like, does. Bro, you've been naked for all the 5 minutes that I've been in here. Like, you don't have to be that naked.
Mm-hmm.
It was a dude. It was a dude. I think he was ass naked. I'm taking a piss. I'm about to leave. Hand right, and he ass naked on his phone, leaning with his forearms against the wall, text messaging, not holding his dick but peeing. And that's another reason why the bathroom's so dirty. Hold your penis while you pee. What are you doing? That bitch is just swinging. It's what pee is going everywhere, man. What are you doing? And he's texting, and he has his arms on the walls. Do you know what's on the walls in the gyms?
Probably pee.
Oh, it'd be nasty shit. People be wiping their nose and on the walls and shit. Dudes is foul, man. I cannot stand dudes, yo. I cannot stand dudes. That was my main point. I'm sorry I had to bring that up at the end. Dudes is gross, and they stupid, and they ass naked, and they flexing in the locker rooms. Go home.
Naked.
Go home. I'm serious. Take your ass home. Because you can do all of that.
I'm telling you, they don't want to go home. They don't want to go home.
Then don't get married. But take your ass home, dog. God damn. Ass naked. I'm done. We can wrap it up. I'm done. You got any final statements? You good? You got anything you want to say?
I'm anti-dick swinging.
Oh, my God. I want to record it so you can see it, but all the editing that it would take to blur out everything would be...
Well, yeah, and plus you'd
be bad.
Get a lawsuit.
Yeah, that too. But and there's always that ass naked dude that's standing right in front of your locker. You like, my guy, hey, excuse me? The guy that's been naked for 15 minutes. My locker is right. And he's, oh, okay. Come on back. Fucking.
Yeah.
Fuck out of here.
Women are not like that. At all. Not at all. Well, and plus now you're at the gym during the busier hours too.
Oh, no, I figured it out. I figured it out.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. I figured we good now. Gross individuals. Anyway, that's been our time on Deaf and Dope. Thank you for listening. If you have
etiquette,
gym pet peeves, leave them in the comments.
Yes, please.
And I guess on the tail end here, this podcast is also brought to you by FuzzForge. Go to fuzzforge.net. Shout out to Benny. He makes all types of nerd crafts. I'll call them nerd crafts. Customized jacket, pipe cleaner figurines, and much more. So go to fuzzforge.net. Check it out. It's really dope.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to get me a jacket. I keep saying that, but I'm going to get me a jacket. But my shoulder's too big. I wonder if he could, like, you know what I have him do? I'll have him make a jacket that's Hulk themed and already ripped. So he can, like, loosen it up a little bit, you know, because he'll, like, stretch it and rip it like the Hulk.
Well, because he pieces stuff together, so he might be able to just kind of custom make something, like take the sleeves from a I don't know, double XL jacket and the torso from an XL jacket or something. So then it fits you. I don't know.
You don't know what you're talking about, but that's cute. Yeah. We don't know. Neither one of us know anything about fashion. And here you talking about what this man could do with piece and jackets together. Shout out to Benny, fuzzforge.net. Are we done? Oh, if you need any mixing, mastering, beats, anything like that, I am an audio engineer and producer. If you're trying to have your podcast sound and look like this, Cool Nerd Productions, coolnerdproductions.com. And then you got a thing too, right?
Yes. Speaking of gym and fitness and exercise, if you are looking to get in shape, get stronger, increase your conditioning, a little help with your nutrition, let me know. You can find me at thunderstrengthfitness.com. I was thinking of my Instagram. And then you can follow me on Instagram at FitThunderCakes, also on Twitter. And hope everybody has a solid Memorial Day. Happy Memorial Day. Honor the fallen.
This is going to be way after the fact, but yes, shout out to all of our soldiers, either soldiers and veterans currently serving and have served. Shout out to you guys. Mm-hmm. Thank you for what you do. Shout out to Daryl. Shout out my man Brett TV Paul, Mike Toad. You know what I'm saying? Shout out all them guys. Mm-hmm. And you, the fans, for checking it out. Thank you.
All right.
Can we get out? That basement is flooded. I know it's that hot. Basement got 6 inches of water down there.
You're swimming. Just keep swimming.
I'm throwing these out.
Yeah, you should.
Woo!
Really?